Hello again, everyone. This is Deflect here with Firm But Fair Gaming, bringing you another build video. This will be after all the nerfs and the M1A nerf and title update 9. This will be the SMG updated video, as I previously did one with the Chatterbox hitting for crazy numbers in the range. This is the updated version of it. So I've done some testing. The M1A got a huge nerf. They didn't publicize how much it was going to be nerfed, but it is down from, mine was hitting for 525, 530. It's down to 303. So nerfed about 40%, 45% nerf on that. This build I've been able to optimize again. I lost some armor trying to get the damage back up because pre-nerf, the Fox's Prayer and the Contractor gloves, both were hitting a lot harder, and this video will show you what to run. I've done testing on both, and it's better to run the Contractor gloves as they were only lost 3%, where the Fox's Prayer knee pads actually lost 7%, so they got nerfed at about 45% also. So stacking on top of each other, if you're running an M1A build, you lost about 45% on the gun damage and about 45% to damage to targets out of cover. So it is a huge nerf. This one is running the Chatterbox. Mine hasn't been re-rolled yet. I'm going to work on that. But I haven't re-rolled this one. It just has max SMG damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage. And you want to make sure you reload your gun when you're within range of enemies, as you get that rate of fire increase. I'm running as a backup just a shotgun. It's got decent rolls, but that's just in case I don't kill people and they start rushing me. The shotgun does a lot of damage very quickly. Coyote Mask. I also will be re-rolling to get max rolls, but right now mine is pretty good with 15% weapon damage, 5.5 crit hit chance, 10.5 crit hit damage, and I put a 10.7 crit hit damage mod on it. First, I'm running two pieces of Sokolov gear. The first piece will be for the chest. It has the SMG damage at 10% from the piece set and 15% crit hit damage when you're running the two-piece. Mine has 9.1% weapon damage, not the best, 5.3 crit, a re-rolled perfect 12% crit hit damage, and a crit hit damage mod. You'll want to stack crit hit damage mods on it because you will easily get to the crit hit chance with the Chatterbox, as all its mods are crit hit chance. My holster, I'm running the Seska holster for the crit hit chance, 15% weapon damage, 12% crit hit damage, and 6% crit hit chance. This is my best piece of gear on this build. Now, recently I had to change. This is the big change to the build. I was running the Fox's Prayer knee pads. But they got nerfed, as you can see, to 8%, down from 15, which really nerfs your damage output. So I switched it out for a pair of Sokolov knee pads with 12.6% weapon damage, 10.4 crit hit damage. I haven't re-rolled them yet because I'm not sure what I want to put on there, because I am capped at crit hit chance. I can put headshot damage on. I could put weapon handling, or I could put a blue one on there for a little more survivability, which I'm not decided on yet, so I haven't done it. The Contractor gloves with the about 30% nerf, they're still okay. They still work. It does 10.7 weapon damage, 8% damage to armor, and 12% crit hit damage. It's not a bad option. I haven't found a better pair of gloves yet, but this was the old set I was running. It was armor, hazard protection, health, and I was doing more damage with this, and this was for survivability. So I lost more survivability to get my damage output back to where it used to be. The Grupo is still the same Grupo backpack I was running. I wanted the 15% crit hit damage, 15% weapon damage, 9.7% headshot damage, 12% crit hit damage, and I am running Vigilance on it. Increase weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage disables this buff as you're running the firewall with the shield. They gave you a bonus damage to enemies in front of your cone, which has been nerfed. I just noticed that it's now only 9%. So that has come down a little bit as well. The chest piece, I'm running obliterate, crit hits, increase total weapon damage by 1%, stacks 15 times. That's very easy with this build to keep up. My last piece here, I am running just a I think I'm running just a defender drone. You can throw anything you want on here that suits your gameplay. You can throw seeker mines. You can throw reviver hive. It really doesn't matter. I just like this because I take a little less damage, and playing on challenging and heroic, they will hit you pretty hard. So on heroic, you will want to use a shield as well, but you can move in and out of cover standing behind it to mitigate some of the damage your shield takes as well. The mods on the shield I have are 4.1% deflector damage, 4.3% active regen, and a 4% damage bonus per enemy in front. So I like that one. It just gives you a little extra damage. Now, other than that, the firewall I use just because if your armor breaks, you do burn any enemy within 5 meters, I believe it is, which really helps stun them, get them burning, and then you can put on a armor kit. So it just works well. I like the firewall, and the extra bonus damage with the shield is what I like. So you can see my stats page has 81,000 weapon damage, perfect 60% crit hit chance, and 151.8% crit hit damage. The result of this is being able to keep my damage back to where it was pre-nerf. And, sorry, let me reset that. And just do the most damage as I can. This is a fun build to run and do damage. It's not a tank build by any means. One target's 11 million. And then, it just stacks on there. But it's based on crit hits. You just want to shoot, and every, second shot's going to at least be a crit, if not more. So you can see it just stack up, and the damage just keeps going up. We just passed 30 million, and this is post-nerf damage. So you guys can go out there, try it. I don't have all the god rolls. I'm going to re-roll some of the exotics, but I wanted to bring you an update on what to use and what not to use as far as the new gear with the nerfs. So contractor gloves are a yes. Fox's knee pads are a no for me. I did the testing, and I would struggle to kill that target within one clip with the chatterbox when I switched it up. So this was Deflect from Firm But Fair Gaming, and if you can share the video, leave a comment below. If there's any other builds you'd like to run and you want to see what the best way was, let me know in the comments, and I'll put a build together for you. Thanks for watching.